Spoiler warning for Warframe's The Second Dream, The New War, The Duviri Paradox, The Hex, etc., etc. This focuses mainly on a certain character introduced in New War. If you know, you know. I did not want to make this video, and because this is the internet, a famously calm and reasonable environment, I'm expecting to get a lot of hate for this, which is silly. But I know how these things typically go. I'm expecting people to call me an idiot, mean, a bully, a hater. It would be nice to be proven wrong, but my hopes are not high. So since we're getting into it, let me start by saying I have a very high tolerance for bugs and glitches in games. Making games is hard work, and the larger the scope of the game, the more potential there is for things to break or not work properly. Keeping up with bug fixes is constant, often thankless work, and so when I see something go wrong in a game, it rarely makes me angry, or makes me angry for longer than a day if it's something especially frustrating. I know that developers aren't introducing bugs on purpose, and fixing them can be complicated and time-consuming. I also know Warframe is very famously buggy. So when I get a certain bug like turning into the turret seat in railjack missions, the mounted Dax turning into the Sheriff of Rottingham, even the Drifter's face being wrong in cinematics. It doesn't make me angry. Some of these bugs, especially the railjack one, are just objectively funny, and this is a free game, so I'm especially tolerant and patient when it comes to bugs and bug fixes.
Gonna need to polish my rifle after this. Take that how you like.
Of course, I didn't have to pay $50 for the privilege of experiencing these bugs. I love playing Warframe. It's the game I've been spending all my free time on recently. And as I just said, it's free to play. Now, I don't object to paying for things I enjoy. So, I've bought Platinum when I get a good discount, and when I saw the Necra Prime outfit from the Zaku Prime Accessories pack and I thought it looked cool, I decided to buy it. This pack contains the aforementioned outfit for operators and drifters, a Syandana, and an affinity and resource booster. It costs $50. That's about the cost of an entire game. No platinum, it has to be bought for real-life money. But hey, why not, I thought. I love Warframe, and it's a nice outfit. Even with all my purchases together, I've definitely spent more on my Final Fantasy XIV subscription than I have on Warframe. I wanted to support Digital Extremes for making a game I enjoy. So I bought the pack, and I can already hear people call me a moron. $50 for a digital outfit, and let's be real, I don't care about the Syandana or the boosters, I bought it because of the outfit, is way too expensive. And if Warframe wasn't fun and free, I wouldn't have done it no matter how much I liked the outfit or how cool I thought it would look on my drifter. Imagine then how disappointed I felt $50 later when I put the outfit on my drifter and discovered the collar is completely misaligned. Here it is on the operator. Here it is on the drifter. Pushed forward and up, clipping into the neck and chin, even up to the ears. It's really noticeable. Not ideal for dressing up for that New Year's kiss. And yes, it's bugged on female drifters as well. It doesn't clip into the back of the neck, but you can see the collar's still pushed up into the chin and ears. But hey, bugs happen. And Warframe has a dedicated forum for bug reports. This is the current and newest real money pack at the time I bought it. Surely this is a new bug, I thought, only just introduced in a patch. DE probably isn't aware of it yet. Maybe it hasn't been reported. After all, it would be really shitty for a company to charge $50 for a cosmetic they know is broken and not to disclose as such on the shop page. The bug was first reported 2 months earlier. For 2 entire months, Digital Extremes was selling and actively advertising a $50 cosmetic that they knew was not displaying properly on half of Warframe's player characters. This was, and still isn't as of the Rhino Heirloom update and hotfix, not listed as a known issue. There's no disclosure on the pack's shop page that the outfit isn't working properly. But wait, you might say, maybe they didn't know. Warframe bug reports go in a forum, so maybe no one from DE saw the Necroprime thread. Well, if that's the case, they need a better way of submitting bug reports. If they lose them without seeing them, this is not a good way of doing it. In addition, the original poster of the bug report thread has shown that there are several outfits broken on male drifters specifically. Enough that someone at DE must have noticed at one point and decided they just didn't care. I can't help but think if the more pronounced clipping was on female drifters, it would have gotten fixed immediately. There's a prevailing thought among Warframe players that male drifters are ugly, and if you want to play a good-looking character, you'll just have to make a female drifter. Does this line of thought extend to the developers? This idea that anyone who cares what their drifter looks like will just play a woman, and so anyone who plays a male drifter won't care that outfits are broken on them? Even if this is not the case, I can tell you that someone at Digital Extremes knows that outfits aren't working on male drifters, and they don't care. Not only do they not care, they have an active disdain for any of their players who purchase packs from them. If you choose to support Warframe with your money, Digital Extremes thinks you're a sucker. So why do I think this? Multiple bugged outfits makes it really unlikely that no dev has noticed, so why isn't it listed as a known issue? Do they think their players won't notice if they've bought something bugged? Oh, well, DE is also actively trying to hide the fact that they're selling a bugged cosmetic for $50. So maybe they think players will care, but only if they're warned before they spend their money. So the Necroprime outfit is not available to try on from the Transference Chair menu. Hard to get a look at it and notice if it's not displaying correctly if you can't try it on before buying it. You can link the Queerus in chat to try it on, but a newer player, for example me, will probably not know that. You can't even preview the outfit from the pack's shop page. If you buy the outfit, you're buying it blind. Moreover, after some time thinking about the absolute state of a company selling an item they know is bugged for $50, I made another thread in the feedback forum, suggesting that DE put a disclosure in the shop page, so that idiots like me won't unknowingly buy a cosmetic for $50 that doesn't display correctly on their character. Can you guess what a forum moderator did? Yeah, they moved that thread into the regular Necroprime bug thread, despite me suggesting something very specific for the shop, with the Necroprime outfit as the example of why they should disclose bugs. Almost like, I don't know, they didn't want people to see that they were knowingly selling a bugged item for $50. And so they hid a thread about feeling scammed by the shop inside a visual bug thread, where fewer people would see it by just scrolling. I'd say that maybe this was a mistake and it was just a mod trying to do general housekeeping, but no one's merged the multiple threads about the Kavia cutscenes not playing, or the dragon ephemera not taking colors properly. None of these got merged, just the thread pointing out that they are knowingly selling a bugged item for $50. Almost like they know what they're doing, but don't want their players to know. This is not honest behavior. This is what the kids call a bad look. These are the actions of a company that thinks a player who gives them money, who enjoys their game enough to part with real-world money to support them, is a sucker. An idiot who won't notice or complain when they receive a broken item, someone not worth providing even the most minor of care to. Thanks for the cash, moron. Take your shitty item and shut up. They think so little of players who want to support them that they assume anyone who gives them money will, if they unknowingly pay $50 for a broken cosmetic, just passively accept it. I really didn't want to make this video. I don't want to think that DE thinks their players are just cows to be milked for cash. But here we are. And my standards are so low, this is the easiest thing in the world to fix. DE could soothe my feelings so easily, and they can't even do the bare minimum. They could fix outfits not displaying properly on male drifters, and female drifters too. I had to re-record this voiceover because I went to get footage of a female drifter in the outfit, and found out it was bugged on her too. This is the best and should be the final outcome whatever else happens. There are only 4 playable characters, not counting the Warframes, in the game. Male operators, female operators, male drifters, and female drifters. There's no excuse for consistent visual bugs on 1/4 of the available characters. Absolutely no excuse for a real money cosmetic that costs the same amount as an entire game to be broken on fully half the characters. If they can't fix the outfits, or it would take more work and time than expected to fix, as bugs sometimes do, then DE should add this bug to known issues. Any outfits that aren't obtainable via an in-game quest and are affected by this bug need to have a disclosure on them that they aren't displaying correctly. Let paying customers make informed decisions about what they are buying instead of treating them like targets you're trying to scam. What upsets me isn't that the outfit is bugged. What upsets me is that DE knows about this bug but is ignoring it, pretending they don't know about it, and is trying to actively hide the fact that they know. Because they know maybe some people won't spend $50 on a cosmetic if they know it's broken. But instead of fixing the bug or at least being honest about it, DE is hiding it, tricking their main supporters, the players actually willing to give them money, and showing they don't care about them. By their actions, they are showing that they think anyone willing to spend money on their game is an idiot who will smile and accept whatever slop they're given. I love playing Warframe. I care about this game. When I don't care about a game, I don't get angry about it, I just stop playing. But I feel like a sucker. I cared enough to spend a chunk of change on something I enjoyed, and in return DE has acted callously and dishonestly. I know companies are not your friends, but I think expecting the barest minimum of decency isn't unreasonable. And if the bugged drifter outfits get fixed, or if DE even just acknowledges that they're broken, I would feel so much better. I want DE to do better. I want to not feel guilty and stupid for wanting to give back to a free game I enjoy. But considering DE's response so far, I think I can expect to never give them any money again.